I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Lara Croft GO. This is a pretty atmospheric puzzle game with pretty simplistic controls, much like other Square Enix games in the Go series. But let's begin. So the premise of the game is going through these levels, solving some puzzles, trying to find hidden relics, which will then unlock various skins that you can play in the game. And right now there's just a couple here, and then ones representing the other games in the series. Not related to Tomb Raider at all, but let's go ahead and begin at the entrance. Alright, so the controls are basically swiping Lara around, going from node to node, and that is because it is mobile controlled. This is a mobile game. One of the few that I think actually works just fine for a PC port. Alright, so we found one piece of the Gilded Skull there. Obviously being the opening level, is going to be pretty easy to find. And these quartz represent many gems in the game, also used to unlock a skin, one in particular. One thing that's really nice about the game is that it is turn-based. So while we will have timed puzzles and all that sort of thing later, obviously the puzzles will get more involved, you can still go at your own pace. You have time to think. Myself no favors there. Fortunately, there's no penalty to moves or anything like that. Little foreshadowing in the background of ominous doom. Several other treasures to pick up here. And just barely off screen, there is another one. You'll have to come this way to actually see it, unless you know it's there. And obviously we are on some cracked ground. You can only go over cracked ground once. You try and come back, you're going to fall through. And I'd like to point this out right now, how good this is for game design. Because you'd notice these things here thinking, oh, well, maybe there's something here. So you'd send her down here, see, oh, there was a treasure there. Send her back, she'd fall through the hole. That would inform the player, without having to tell them explicitly through text or whatever, that you can only go over these things so many times. So you have to learn it by playing it. That's pretty good design. It also shows you that even though she would have fallen through and died, and I would have had to restart the level, when you collect treasures, even if you die, the treasures remain collected. think I'm okay to go this way. In later puzzles, it will matter which direction I decide to go first. There we go. Be sure to catch that one before taking off. We've unlocked the bomber jacket. I figure that I'll swap between the skins between levels. There are more skins than levels, however, so maybe I'll just do a new one every episode instead. There is last one. Key of Snakes. A theme for the game, if you couldn't tell. Alright, and so as we find these keys, we'll probably be coming back here as somewhat of a hub. Now, we're done with the first level. Into the Swamp of Fangs and the Maze of Snakes. And I'll just pick this up right here. And I'm going to end this episode here. See you next time.